Hello everyone, it's been a while, a long while, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Well, mainly I moved. So I'm in a new house, a new space, and it took a lot longer than I thought it would. So today I have another journal to share. This, I may have showed this Traveler's Notebook cover before, I don't know. It's a leather one, and it's, I don't know what size it is, actually, but I'll grab this right here. Whoops. It's we're about 5 3/4 on the length by 3 3/4 width. And I needed another notebook because I like to take notes during church, so I made one, and then I keep forgetting to take videos. So I was going to show that to you today. Let's take this out first. This here is an insert, and there was this scrapbook paper, this music scrapbook paper. The other side was white, and I used my washi tape, just various ones that I thought looked good with this other paper that I used. I folded this up and then cut the corners and then laminated it. And I did try super gluing it here, but that didn't hold at all. So I used my tiny attacher with these 3 staples. I was thinking about covering this side with something, but I didn't. Anyway, that's just to hold some extra notes and things. And I'm going to set that aside here. And then this is the insert I made for note-taking. And I guess I'll just flip through it real quick with it in here. So the center here is just this. Yeah. Anyway, so I believe I did some inking of the edges of this paper, but I cut it out to this size. Make sure I'm still in frame here. This is a sticker, and these are stickers. I believe those are stickers. A doily here. My notes from today. And you don't have to look at those. And then the rest of it's blank. So there, I can stick some extra notes in here. And sometimes I like to doodle a little when I'm taking notes. I also, one of the things I love is these little added texture with tabs and papers, so I've done that a lot in here. I want to write in it. I don't want extra dimension really behind there, so I haven't done really many tucks or anything. And the other thing in here was I kind of want lines. I kind of need lines when I'm taking notes, so I had a couple fails, and then I have something that worked better. Now this paper was already lined, and this side, I think, it's just so beautiful. I left this one. I love this. It's a stationery that I got somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, this is a stencil. It is Faith Bible Journaling. I don't remember the brand name, but you can ask me. I can look it up. And I found that stencil in it, and it had the butterflies on it. So some of them I used it, some of them I didn't. And I think it was 4x6, and I liked that, so that I used for, that was the success one. Here's my corrugated cardboard lines, but I wanted it to be a little more structured than that, and maybe a little wider apart, so I was like, that's not working. I decided not to do that. This was a stamp, I believe, but I don't have a big stamp, and so I had to kind of match up the lines. I didn't like how that turned out. It's usable here, but I didn't want to do it throughout. Here is just ledger paper, so it kind of has built-in lines, and I was okay with that. And this one I didn't put lines on, so I kept a couple without. This one, I believe, was the stencil without the butterfly part. Oh, this was definitely an ink stamp. And it was a close to my heart stamp that's kind of made to look like notebook paper, but you can see how I didn't quite get this lined up. It's a narrow, about like from here to here is this, and here is the size of the stamp. I got a nice little rosette flower here. I used a lot of things from, you may, if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen these guys before. This is a photo holder, but I have all my tiny paper scraps in there. And then this was an old Stampin' Up! Stamp box, and I kept it when I converted my wood stamps to cling stamps, and this one holds the scraps of trims and textiles and such. So, like the tiny ones that I just cut and toss out. Here's another stencil there. This is an oversized index card, so this side has the lines. Some just plain scrapbook paper. This one, oops, sorry about that, folks. My desk is messy and something fell over. So this one, I had these strips of sticker, like little narrow stickers that I put on there. That was labor intensive. It worked. I used a spray over it, but it kind of, when I took the sticker off, yeah, that was way too much effort for that, and so I didn't do any more of those. This paper, I didn't mention it earlier, is actually dyed with blackberries from last summer, and that was a fun project, and I do have a video saying how I did that, so yeah, I love how that turned out. And then these are also from that stencil that I liked, and this is just coffee dyed. It's dried in the oven on a grill pan that has holes in it, and this one is that rose stationery. I gessoed over it to kind of make it easier to write on later. So, but I still love those roses. So, and then this is a scrap that I had in those paper scraps. Some more stationery, I believe. Ledger paper. That's the center. I just had some jute twine that I had sitting around. Here I've done the little garment pin with a couple of these like crystal beads and a little bird charm. And I covered up, I think I adhered, oops, yep, I stapled this scrap of lace on, and I covered the other side with the sticker there. That. And this was an idea that I got from a journal that I got from Amy Chan. I think she got the idea from someone else. It's book pages, I believe, and then they're cut out in a heart and stitched together. I've had that in a scrap box, and I use that there as a tab, and I'm leaving the strands out there. I thought this was going to be so quick, but I talk a lot, I'm sorry. So here's some more scraps from those bins of mine. And a sticker there. That is probably covering up some sort of mistake, I think. I put some stickers there. I liked that one. How am I doing? Oh, I'm still in frame. Awesome. And up here, another scrap. I love this fabric, and I still have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of it. And then I put this, I stapled it on and put this, what is that called? You probably know. And then there's this tiny little butterfly covering up the other side of the staple. Some more scraps here. Staple, little bow to cover it. I think, yes, I made this flip up so I can write all over this page. I thought the tickets went well with that one. And then finally, oh, I do have one little tuck and flip out here. And I put some extra of this rose paper in there. I was thinking I might put a little clip to hold that shut, but I don't really need it, I guess. And there's this beautiful map side, and that's the other side of that. And then it looks like that all closed up, and I'll put this back in later. Alright, another news. If you stayed till the end, you get to hear that. Another new thing for my family is we got a giant Flemish rabbit. And so he's an amazing new member of our family, and he's so sweet. He's 5 months old, and I was thinking I might just do a little quick video if anybody's interested to just introduce him, because he's adorable. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.